Hi, I'm Ilya from Bitskout, and in this short video I wanted to show you how you can parse the CSV in Zapier. It's not really straightforward if you try to find this in documentation, so we're using it in different cases, for example in processing line items from an invoice. And I wanted to record this video to show you how to do that. So our Zap scenario is very simple. We have a new file in a folder, which means when the file is uploaded, let me start editing this. When the file is uploaded into a folder called Invoices Asana, then this is our trigger. Okay, so let's take the last one. All right, so here we have an invoice. And the next thing that happens is we run our plugin, and this plugin does a very simple thing. It extracts information from an invoice, so you don't have to do it manually. Okay, and we do that on a share link from Dropbox. Very easy. So let's run it for the file we just selected, and here it is. Okay, here it is. And this is the data that we extract, like lots of data, right? But okay, it works. Then what we do is we create a task in Asana here. Let's run it. I'll go directly test the action. So I have a task in here, in our, okay, here is our task. And then it's important to have this task, because then what we're gonna do is a couple of tricks. And first of all, we need to parse the CSV, and we use that formatter. And there the event is called utilities. Okay, and in here you have an action called import CSV file. Okay, we technically do not have a CSV file, but the system is clever enough to understand that if we supply this field, this one, which is formatted as a CSV, then it will think it is a CSV file. And that's what we're gonna do. In other case, if you have a CSV file, you can just put the file name here, or the URL to Dropbox or whatever. Okay, I didn't change anything here, and let's test the action. Okay, what it does is just will show us what it had found in those items. Okay, everything is good here. Okay, because it split it into one line, two lines, and etc. Okay, now the next thing is a loop. So because a CSV file is basically a list of items, and you need to, each of them you need to create a subtask in Asana. It's a loop, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and etc. And there's a module in Zapier called looping, and you need to use a create loop from line items. It's important to do that. Okay, so we go line by line, not column by column. If you choose something else, it will go column by column. That's not what we want. All right, and here is a tricky one. It took me a while to understand. Now here you choose the value to loop and you name it. Let's say from my line items I need a description, total, and let's say I want also to have tags. Okay, these are value names. Now in this case I need to select and find the item called tags here. Okay, this is then, it will be included in the line that I will receive in the next step. Okay, if you want more fields, you just add here. Okay, it's not really clear why they decided to do that, but that's how it works. So it's not gonna read line by line. It's just gonna get you the columns that you need and then send the value of each column as a line. Okay, that's how it works. All right, you will see it. Okay, let's test the action. Okay, I took tags as well. You see here. So you see what it does? It takes each line, and from each line it takes description, total, tags. Okay, description, total, and you can add more. And then what you need to do is you need to map them as a subtask, very easy, to the task that you created before. So let's just retest it, and it will just create the, okay, so here we are. Okay, and that's it. This is how it works. This is how you can parse CSVs. In this case, I used it for a different manner, but you can use it for different things. Remember that loop is taking data from utilities. It's not taking data from us or from here. Okay, that's very tricky thing. All right, but I hope it helps. Thanks all for your time.